Hello guys, it is me, Brick Boy, for my start of the week from the crypt, with an explanation of EXO-FORCE. EXO-FORCE was a series of Legos that came out in 2006. They were a bunch of huge mech guys, and they all had their little driver guys. It's about this big mountain that got split into two, and these mining robots went really crazy, and now one side belongs to robots and one side belongs to the humans. And then the humans try to defend on their side of the mountain and defeat the evil robots. So let me introduce you to all of the characters. First, you got Takashi. He's the main character of the series. He's the red guy, and yeah, he has green hair. And the second guy is Hikaru. He's also probably one of the most main characters. And then there's Ryo. He always gets really bad ships. He's also a mechanic. And there's Hayato. He always gets cool flying ships. And yeah, these are our four main characters. And each one of them gets their own style of ships. Takashi drives the L style. Hikaru drives the A style, and eventually he drives L. Ryo drives AT, nothing else. Hayato also drives A, and eventually W. He's the only one who drives W. Let's move on to the other characters. First you've got I don't know who he is. He doesn't have a name. He's never explained in the comics or anything like that. He's just there. He never did anything. Well, he's in two sets early on. He looks like Hikaru. Like, look at him. He has the same eyes without the visor, same hair color, but he never does anything. And then there's Kaiken. He is the leader of them and is old and yeah, wrong spot. And here's Hitomi. There's only one set that includes Hitomi. She's Kaiken's granddaughter, I think. A little young. And then you got the robots. First one is the Iron Droid. These are regular, boring, little tiny minions that flies can crush. This one has a gun. But sometimes they drive ships. They usually drive very puny ones. Then you got the Devastators. These guys are silver. And they have these little things in the back of their head. There's certain color Devastators, which can be red, green, or blue. Blue is only one. There's only one blue. There's only one set that includes blue, but there's two that include red and green. And then we got the big boss guy, Mecha One. He's gold. And he always gets the huge Ultramex things. It's awesome. So let me show you a basic EXO-FORCE ship. This is the Grand Titan, Takashi's ship. It's red, it's got all these guns, all the claws, all these... But the main feature of the earlier EXO-FORCE things is the light brick. It's a little brick that usually goes in the middle. And if you push this button, it lights up. Duh. But if you attach it to this tube, by putting this little thing in the middle, the tube lights up and eventually ends out somewhere. Sometimes they don't use a tube. They often do. See, that's your basic rundown of the characters. And also, one thing about the characters is... Just a second. Is all of them have a special face. Or as I call them, angry faces. Because if you take the hair off, turn them around, he has an angry face. And then you can make them say, "You won't like me when I'm angry." Blah, 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 blah. So what I could do is turn the body like this, and then just twist the hair around. in case unless the hair doesn't get caught on the head. Now let's look at the disc shooter. This is a disc shooter. It has this little thing, shoot back, and it'll hold 10 discs, well 11, but it comes with 10 usually. Put these little discs, they can sometimes be green. Put them in there, and then you, dang it, fell off. You shoot them at stuff. They don't usually work very well. Yeah, they're there. The evil guys use red and the good guys use green. Now let's look at the rundown. In series, there's a few different, there's first series, and then every series has a 0.5. So like in the January, they release a bunch of figures, and that's series 1, 2, or 3. And then in like the summer or something like that, they release the 1.5s or the 2.5s. There's no 3.5. And in series 1, in the 0.0, there's always 6 ships. 2 big ones on the human side, 2 big ones on the robot side, and 2 little ones, or 1 little one on each side. And a bunch of other random junk. Like this guy. And let me take a moment to address the little guys. Almost all of them include this antenna. See? Mine's missing for the uplink. But see, this guy has an antenna. And they fall off really easily. And even worse, they're really skinny. So that means that they're really hard to find. And if you have a black carpet, or even a dark-ish carpet, you can barely see them. And also, you can flick them about 2 miles, which makes these antennas so devilish. I hate these things. Sometimes I think about having like a box of antennas and just taking them off all our sets. It's so annoying. I hate these things. I can't even find all of mine. They're probably scattered around the house, probably even other houses. So yes, that's most of, and 2.5, this does not exist. These 6 does not go by the 2 big ones on each side, 1 little one on each side. There's just a bunch of random junk. They're usually like huge things. Like this enormous Sentai Fortress. We'll get to that later. So yes, I'll continue on looking at EXO-FORCE in my Week from the Crypt marathon, starting tomorrow. See you later.